So now we use something a bit longer still. So just have a couple of practice swings to get used to the length of it. So this is a hybrid.
Out of just personal preference, I was teeing off with a 5-iron.
Yeah.
Just to get it straight and long, basically. But you saw my swing at the start. But if I was using this, it would be going over there.
Way off to the right.
Yeah, but I have, towards the end of the year, started to introduce it with a couple more rounds, and it was okay.
Fair enough now, Luke.
I knew this would be a good one. Over 200 yards.
Does that feel okay with the 7-iron?
Yeah, that felt, yeah. To be honest, it felt more comfortable than the pitching wedge. Yeah.
So now we use something a bit longer still. So just have a couple of practice swings to get used to the length of it. So this is a hybrid. Is this a club that you've used before?
So a little secret about when I was playing this year, I was teeing off with an iron because I felt uncomfortable with the control that I would have on these.
Right, okay.
So I was, out of just personal preference, I was teeing off with a 5-iron.
Yeah.
Just to get it straight and long, basically. But you saw my swing at the start. But if I was using this, it would be going over there.
Way off to the right. Okay.
Yeah, but I have, towards the end of the year, started to introduce it with a couple more rounds, and it was okay.
So you're familiar with the hybrid. Okay, cool. So let's just do a couple of swings. So the routine feels the same. The ball position is going to go slightly further forward than centre, but not as far forward as your left heel. So I'm just going to make sure that that's right in a second. But I don't want you to worry too much about that.
What, like there?
That's it, that's it. So just have a practice swing without the ball, just to get used to the length of it. So you might physically feel now a little bit taller because the club's longer, but the same sensation. That's it.
I hit a light ammo because it's longer.
Okay, so you're just going to turn. So just go to the top of your backswing for me and stop. That's it. I'm going to be really picky now. That's it. Does that feel a bit more underneath the golf club now?
Yeah.
Your thumb. Okay, good.
Yeah.
And again. Let's just do that again.
This feels more different than the other two.
Yep.
Probably me mentally.
Is there an instinct that you feel like you've got to go quicker or hit it harder?
There has been, and I've realised, no, don't do that. Because
So
you don't have to, I'm saying this like I know what I'm talking about, you don't have to have a hard swing for this to go far.
That's right, because length and distance is built into the golf club.
Yeah.
Let's make the best swing that you can. Okay. So, shall we put a ball in the way? See what happens?
Yeah. I think for me, this, like maybe other beginners, having this feels like a power tool.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to use it. So I get nervous and I put it down. Get my dad to do it. Sort of thing.
Yeah, normal. So, confidence is a huge thing, isn't it? So we're just trying to build up that confidence through good technique. That's it. Good. Now, what changed then? There's quite a lot of changes.
Do you know what? I think I'm actually a little bit conscious of that. So I need to go forward.
So just have a practice swing again. Good. One more. So I want this to feel just like you were swinging the 7-iron. Brilliant. That's more fluid. That's more fluid. Nearly. Nearly. So it's definitely starting to go a bit further. If I was to describe that then, it's almost like you're holding back slightly. It's like, oh, I don't quite know what's going to happen. So let's see if we can just keep that as fluid as possible.
I think I've really put a bit of a mental blocker on myself with this club.
That is really common to hear, and this is why working together this way will get rid of that relatively quickly. Because sometimes, rather than be told what we're doing wrong, sometimes we need to know what we're doing right. So setup-wise, good. Ball position's good. Grip looks good. You look comfortable. Okay, nice and smooth. How's that for a ball strike?
That's pretty sexy, that one.
Well, yeah, you've just run out of fairway. So 183 yards, but more importantly, 18 feet off target.
Yeah, and straight.
Really straight.
Very straight.
Yeah, so that's going to hit any fairway and green that I've ever played on. And with the perfect draw shot, which is the holy grail. That's exactly what we're after.
Okay, let's go again.
That felt okay?
Give it me.
Give me another ball. Well done. So just a little bit narrow with the feet, just a touch. That's it. That helps the turn. Come in. Yeah, so the swing's got a little bit shorter in the backswing, but that's okay. That's just because you're trying to gain confidence with the club, and we will keep refining things like that. But on the whole, my God, have you come a long way in a short space of time? How did that feel as a ball strike?
Powerful.
Felt powerful, yeah? So you've definitely hitting it at good distance, wasn't it? As you made contact with it, I could see you just slightly holding back. So there's even more to come yet. Where we're going to get a bit of extra, even more distance, and you're already at 180 yards, so I think that's going to look quite nice on the golf course.
Yeah.
We're going to get extra distance through using body and arm speed together. We'll get everything moving together, club head speed and body. So if we hit it with your arms, we've got an amount of speed, but if we've got everything working together, it's going to go even further with less effort. So we're well on track now to getting this, to hitting it probably as far as you've ever hit the golf ball, if not a lot further. Okay, because distance matters at the end of the day, doesn't it? Not that it's everything, but
if you're on a par 5, definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's just a little bit short in the backswing. So if you keep hold of it, you hold it. So we're going to turn. It's almost like it wants to stop a little bit here. So that's it. Just keep it fluid, and as you hit it all the way through up onto your toe. So you see your right foot goes that way. I want you right up on your toe. That's it.
Okay.
So just do it again. So we turn all the way, nearly, and again. And again. Keep it smooth. Okay. What's going through your mind? What are you thinking?
Don't know.
Good.
Fairies.
Fairies. I love it. That's not a bad place to be, I promise you. Okay. There, good. That was
I think the one before I rushed it. I went too quick.
Yes. Showing off now, Luke. Yeah.
I knew this would be a good one. Over 200 yards.
Why? Why did you know that was going to be better?
I didn't want to say it before, just in case it really didn't. Oh, it was 187. It's coming together. I feel like it's coming together. I think some of the things that I was doing wrong with this before, to be honest, is actually to do with that. That's why I wasn't going the whole way back, but that's not caused an issue, so I can just think freely with it. Brilliant. And just do it. But this is doing most of the work, to be honest, because I'm using the swing and the teachings that you've given. This is making it go further. Yeah. So, and is your confidence changing? Yeah. Yeah, hugely. In what way? You're proving it. You're proving it, and then I'm proving it. Yeah. So then I know to keep doing that. And if I'm doing that, then I'm going to keep getting better results. Yeah. You keep saying as well, it's not been long, and you're kind of showing this and that. So if that's the case, then I have every right to be confident. Brilliant. So I always think that success leaves behind a trail, and we need to follow it. So what we're doing here is successfully setting up consistently. So tick, you're doing it well. You're starting to move the club on a better path now. Your body's moving much better. I haven't even told you how to release the club, but it's already happening quite naturally. So your swing's evolved very quickly. But I don't feel it's going to be that long before you can take this confidently onto a golf course and trust it. Because ultimately, we want trust on the golf course. Yeah. And I think that comes through a good golf swing. I don't really like the word mechanics, but let's say good mechanics. We're not building in faults here. We're building in a nice, smooth golf swing. So, Luke, if we could just do one more swing to finish this session, and let's just enjoy your golf swing. Okay, this is going to go 192 yards. Okay. I love the certainty. Oh, what am I doing? So
have a practice swing if you want.
Okay, yeah.
That's it.
Why not?
Whoops. Okay.
The next one will go 192 yards.
Okay, so would you say then you were trying?
I was trying. Wait till I put too much pressure on myself there.
Yeah, good. So allow it to happen. That's it. So you're not trying to hit it long, you allow the body to move efficiently. Yeah, so the club face was a bit open, but you're still over the 180, which is a really good number for that golf club. So good session today.
Great session.
Enjoyed it?
Really enjoyed that one. Thank you, Julian.
Brilliant. So if we put the hands together, we don't get the exaggeration. So when you're making contact with the balls, when you hit it incorrectly, your weight is very much staying on your back foot. Not loads, but enough to hit behind the golf ball. I love to see it. Look at that one.
Big smiles.